Rent-to-own homes, how the process works. So rent-to-own is an alternative path to homeownership, ideal for those candidates who may have found the perfect house for them, but don't quite have the ideal credit score or cash on hand to secure financing for a loan. The agreement starts with a lease that lays out the normal lease terms, like how much rent is paid every month and for how long. And it's also accompanied by an option contract that, upon lease expiration, will give the signer the option to purchase the property that they have been renting. Now, beware of lease purchase contracts, which do not give you the option at the end of the lease term to purchase the property, but the legal obligation to purchase the property upon lease expiration. While these are not inherently malicious contracts or agreements, they can put you in a tight position if by the end of the lease term, you are not in the position or no longer want to purchase the property. Generally, there is an upfront fee that is paid to the seller and is non-refundable, called an option fee, and it allows you to enter into the contract and eventually purchase the home. It's usually about 1 to 5% of the purchase price, but it is totally negotiable. There is no set rate for option fees. The lease option contract should lay out either a predetermined purchase price that is agreed upon by both signers, or the methodology for how the purchase price will be determined upon lease expiration. Usually it is whatever the current market value is, but they may have a preferred method for determining that, and that should be laid out clearly in the contract. Who is in charge of the maintenance and upkeep of the property during the lease term should be laid out in the contract, and what kind of maintenance is required should also be laid out. Make sure that you hire a qualified real estate attorney to look over any and all contracts before you sign them. That is very pertinent. And be ready to negotiate with the seller when this contract is being drawn up. All of these terms are negotiable, so you'll want to advocate for yourself so you get the best deal that you possibly can. Hope you guys learned something new today. Hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe on YouTube, follow on Instagram, and tune in next week for more real estate related content.